Rice. He's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Chase Becker spins, hangs, Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
Used to be
On the road. Conquers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Heenick with a load of steam, and he bowls over.
One as Blake Burnstrom looks to go. Blake Burnstrom floating in midair for 2.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for 2. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The Lusitania Buffalo Bombers are headed to the state.
Quarter, 3 seconds, Simiato. No. Put back, no. The Killdeer Cowboys survive.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
GameDay Media, LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land, LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, DeBach Harvesting, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Jorgensen Lumber, Fisher Family Chiropractic, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Kostic, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
DeBach Harvesting has been in business for more than 20 years. We are a family-run operation that operates 2 gleaner combines with all the supporting equipment needed to take your crop off efficiently. This year, we will be offering in-field bagging to help with the efficiency and storage if needed. In addition, we are offering trucking in the wintertime to help get your crop to market. We would love to have your business. Look us up on Facebook or call us at 405-612-7990.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
Jorgensen Lumber and Minn Kota Windows are proud supporters of GameDay Media and our area athletics. For all of your building needs, both agricultural and residential, contact Jorgensen Lumber in Powers Lake at 701-464-5504.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer. Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Bourgault is a premier implement manufacturer, and Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, is a premier Bourgault dealer, receiving top dealer by territory and top service by territory the last several years. Sean Rapp, recognized as top salesman by territory the last 3 years. It's the result of a dedicated staff working hard to ensure customers receive the finest in Bourgault drill sales, parts, and service. Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company in Kenmare, located in Mohall.
Skin by Legacy Tioga opened doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome into GameDay Media. Tucked into the cozy community here in Trenton, North Dakota, right off the river banks of the Missouri River lies Trenton, North Dakota. We're proud to be here at the Tiger's Den. I don't know if that's the official term, but I love that term.
Sounds cool.
Sounds really cool. Welcome into our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. Border Plains Equipment located right off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota. Your local Case IH dealer. Visit borderplains.com for local inventory and explore job opportunities. And we got a good one tonight. We got a district matchup, District 5 matchup between the 3-1 Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, putting up about 65 points per game this early season, taking on a very, very talented Trenton Tigers team coming in at 4-2 overall, average about 55 points a game. Both of them coming off some big wins. Just the other night they played Surrey. The Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers did really put it to them, and I think this is going to be a really good matchup. The up-and-coming Tigers, I like what head coach Lucas Psycho is doing, and then the long-standing boys head coach for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers in his 17th season, Mr. Jordan Carlson. I'd like to welcome in to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk my partner for tonight, Mr. Dylan Loper. How we doing, Dylan?
Good, David. How we doing? It's good to be here. It's a little warm. We're in tight, getting to know each other, and we're ready to rock.
as being maybe your first trip. We talked about it on the way over here. What do you like about coming over to Trenton? Me, I'm going to get it out there right away. I love the court. I love everything that they got, the Tigers. And I think the thing that has gone away and now comes back is if you look at the top of our screen, the hardwood ceiling inside this facility. I absolutely love it. It's a cozy atmosphere. I love everything about it.
Yeah, we have a tight gym. Old school feel. Old school feel. Fans are right on top of you. It'll be loud. A lot of Rancher fans here tonight. I think it'll be a fun one.
It's going to be a good one. When we come back, our Lindsay Grocery Coach's Comments is up next. First up on the board is the head coach of the Ranchers, Jordan Carlson, after the flip side of this timeout. We'll be back.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust. It's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us. You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Up next is our Lindsay Grocery Coach's Comments. Lindsay Grocery, where community meets quality every day. You can find them on Facebook for daily and weekly deals. Your favorite grocery store up in Crosby, North Dakota. Right now, Dylan Loper's caught up with the head coach of the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, Jordan Carlson. Take it away, Dylan.
All right, I'm down here with Coach Carlson for the Ranchers. Tell me what the key is tonight, especially on the defensive side. The Chapman kids putting up a lot of points. What's the game plan, especially defensively?
Kind of you hit on it right away. Defensively, we've started out slow every game this year. If we can start out defensively, get a few stops, just not have a slow start. We've struggled to start games slow, so that's going to be the key. If we get some stops, and get a few buckets early.
Yeah, on the offensive side, you looking to run a little bit, looking for some sets, a little combination of both. What are you looking for tonight?
Yeah, look to try to get up and down the floor. If we get in that half-court game, just work Nate. Nate's been working hard in the middle, and, he's been doing a good job getting some buckets. So, try to work an inside-out game in our half-court game.
All right, there you have it, David.
Thank you. Big thank you to head coach Jordan Carlson for taking the time and being a part of our Lindsay Grocery Coach's Comments. When we come back, there is the best-dressed man in District 5, Lucas Psycho, up next.
Fisher Family Chiropractic in Williston and Ray, where healthy families grow. From pregnancy to infants to grandparents, our gentle, natural care keeps your whole family aligned, active, and feeling their best. Always welcoming new patients in our Williston and Ray offices. Build lifelong wellness together. Come see why we have been voted Best of the Bakken for 8 years in a row in Williston and Ray.
When it comes to finding the ideal Chevy or GMC vehicle in North Dakota, Red Rock Chevrolet GMC is your destination. Going on now, the Chevy Red Tag Sale event offers 0% financing on Equinox, Trailblazer, and Silverado. Chevy 1500 Silverado rebates up to $7,000 or 0% financing for 36 months. GMC Sierra 1500 rebates up to $7,000 and just announced a $3,500 trade-in rebate. Find these and many more deals this month at Red Rock Chevrolet GMC. With service, parts, and sales help all under one roof, you'll never have to look elsewhere for your automotive needs again. Visit us in Williston or online at redrockchevygmc.com.
Here we are. Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Up next, Mr. GQ himself, Lucas Psycho, along with Dylan Loper down courtside. Take it away, Dylan.
All right, I'm down here with Coach Psycho. We got you on the good side here, yeah. But tell us what you got in store for us tonight against a good Ranchers team.
We're just looking to focus on our defense and rebounding tonight, man. Like, each game we're getting a little bit better. We've played some teams that like to run, and Powers Lake is no different. So where we've struggled is getting our heads turned and getting back and, finding our guys and protecting the paint in transition. So we're going to really work on that tonight, and if we can do that, I think we're going to hang in there. So.
Yeah, you mentioned rebounding being a key. The Evenson kid, he's averaging about a double-double. What's the plans for stopping him?
Wow, we got to play good help defense, right? We're gonna crash some guys down in the paint. You know, we got the ball on the far side of the court. Our offside wings got to get two feet in the paint. Be ready for that over-the-top pass. We're gonna try to do the best we can to get over the top on him and cover on the backside. And you know, all you can do is do what you can do, right? I mean, and be physical. So
there you go. There you have it, David. Back to you.
What a great segue into our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight, which is coming up next. After this break, we'll be back.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Hey, welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Tioga Medical Center, located right in Tioga, North Dakota. Trusted healthcare here at home. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill online, visit tiogahealth.org. Right now, you see them right there. Great picture right there between the two is our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight. And for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, he made one of the furthest shots that I've ever seen a kid make, about 80 feet from the basket in Powers Lake against Mulhall, Lansford, Sherwood. Nate Evenson. Nate Evenson comes into the game, a 6'5" senior. And Lucas Psycho talked about it. We're going to have to control the paint. He demands the attention, coming in averaging 11 points per game and 10 rebounds per game. He's a Red Rock Player Spotlight. He can hit it from 80 feet outside. What do you know about Nate Evenson?
Well, I'm not sure if he's quite Steph Curry range there at 80 feet, but yeah, he's a big kid. He's tough to stop. He's strong. He's physical. Does a little bit of everything, and he's going to be a focal point for both teams on either side.
Then we go to the other side of the court. He's also a captain, very fitting for this man, Jalen Chapman. He is a 5'11" senior. He averages 19 points per game, and he does everything for these Ranchers. We saw him in Divide County last year, bury one from about the Divide County logo. A phenomenal basketball player. He's just on the left side of the screen there, rubbing his chin right there, getting ready to go. A phenomenal six-man football player here in Trenton, North Dakota. Like I said, he averages almost 20 points per game, does everything, really can come to life in just a minute, and Powers Lake Burke Central is going to have to know where he's at really at all times.
Yeah, he can light up the scoreboard, that's for sure. Coach Psycho, in some of the comments that he gave us, David, you know, he's class president, had just a glowing review of Chapman off the court as well as on the court. And we know how good he is on the court. So really cool to see him and hear that kind of stuff about him, that he's a great young man off the court because he lights up the scoreboard on it.
He can do a lot. He is a fantastic player. That's why they are a Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight, coming to you from Red Rock Auto right in Williston, North Dakota. Red Rock, fast and reliable service and car shopping made easy. For specials, new and pre-owned inventory, visit redrockchevygmc.com today. See what Baron Parizek and the crew in Williston can do for you. When we come back, we're inching closer and closer and closer to our Northwest Therapy Services tip-off, along with our official Country Store starting lineup. We'll be back after this break.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready-to-go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. My name is David Peterson, alongside my partner for tonight's broadcast, Dylan Loper, and our cameraman giving you all the sights for everything here in this District 5 matchup, Mr. Owen Miller. We look at this game, we look at a couple other games across the region. We got two of them going here tonight on our GameDay Media channel. If you're tired of listening to Dylan or myself, go ahead and tune it on. They got Ray Jays taking on the Partial Braves. GameDay Media's first action down in Partial as the Ray Jays take on the Partial Braves in a boys-girls doubleheader. The other channel that we have, Titus Stenberg and the crew down in Watford City, have Stanley Blue Jays basketball taking on the Watford City Wolves on the boys' side, as the Watford City Wolves are looking to get back on the winning track, along with the Stanley Blue Jays, led up by head coach Corey Anderson. So a lot of channels. Get your iPad, get your TV, get your Android device, whatever they call those in the tablet world. Make sure you find us on YouTube. We had a lot of good games. We had a really good game last night over in Tioga between the North Shore Plaza Longhorns taking on the Tioga Pirates. Back and forth basketball game. You watched a little bit of it at the end.
Just a little.
Pretty good game between the two. As right now we're going to take a look at our polls specific to the Division B boys basketball. Here they are at the top again for the fourth consecutive week is the Central McLean Cougars, garnishing 16 total votes. Haven't gone anywhere. They've been #1 for the last 3 weeks, I believe, standing at a perfect 6-0 as of last Wednesday. Next is the Our Redeemers Christian School Knights, a very talented team that we saw here on GameDay Media over the Dale Brown Classic, jumping from #3 up to #2 at a 4-1 record. Next into the #3 rankings is the Hankinson Pirates, jumping up from #4 to #3, sitting at 2-0 as of Wednesday. And then right there you see them, #4, the Ray Jays. At one point they were rated #5, and then they dropped out of the polls after that Our Redeemers Christian School tournament, where they took second to Central McLean. And now they are back into the polls at #4 at 5-1 as of on Wednesday. Into the polls for the first time in a while is tied for 5th. That's not a typo. The Wilton Wing Miners and the New Rockford Cheyenne Rockets. And my partner here is a former Wilton Wing Miners. What do you think about those Miners?
Yeah, they're tough. They like to get up and down. They have a good program there. I'd like to say I was part of the building of it, but that was a little time ago.
Hey, man, you're a foundation block to a very good program. Looking forward to maybe seeing some Wilton Wing basketball here on GameDay Media in the near future. This polls is brought to you by Prairie Home Furnishings, located in Stanley, North Dakota, right off of Main Street 22, 1st Avenue Southeast. You can visit them at www.shopphf.com. Give them a call. You can find them on Facebook. a lot of special things over there for the holidays. Fill that empty house up over at Prairie Homes Furnishing. Others into the received votes, the Midway Minto Mustangs, North Border Eagles, and a very good Bishop Ryan Lions team to round out the received votes as of Wednesday. A little bit of movement will probably be coming around here as the polls are going to come out tomorrow, a 4 p.m. release. They come out every Wednesday, and really looking forward to seeing what kind of teams are going to be in here for the remaining portion of the week on GameDay Media. We're going to give you our unofficial starting lineups, brought to you by the Country Store over in Powers Lake, North Dakota. You can find them on Main Street. The Country Store, one of the best slogans that there is. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. You can find them on Facebook or online at www.countrystore.doitbest.com. They have everything you need. Shirts, from tools, they got everything you need. And both coaches give us their starting lineups, and this is the way the Jordan Carlson-led Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers are going to go. Nate Evenson, number 2, a senior. Jagger Bredding, number 23, another senior. Number 30, Grayson Reestead, another senior. Number 33, new into the lineup since I've seen him, is Cade Nordloff, a sophomore, looking to see that pretty black and blue eye from that Dale Brown Classic when him and one of the Reestead boys smashed into each other, and Cade taking the hard end of the brunt here. And then to round out the starting 5 for head coach Jordan Carlson is number 40, Cody Reestead, just a sophomore. You look at the other side of the scorebook, and the starting lineups for Lucas Psycho-led Trenton Tigers. Number 4, Max Slater, followed by our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight. Number 10, Jalen Chapman, who is a senior. Number 11, Ian Slater, a senior. And then they got 2 diaper dandies, 2 really, really good freshmen, Chayton and Chase Sage, both 6'3". Number 13, Chayton Sage, comes into the game averaging 6.5 points per game. And then number 14 is identical twin brother, and that's going to be very challenging the entire night trying to figure out who is who, is Chase Sage, just a freshman. He's coming in averaging 17 points per game. So these Trenton Tigers can score kind of all over, and that starting lineup is brought to you by the Country Store in Powers Lake, North Dakota. Minute and a half to go, partner. Last comments before we tip off our Northwest Therapy Services tip-off.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. This will be my first time seeing either team in person. The Sage boys and Chapman bring a lot of scoring for the Tigers. And then the Powers Lake Ranchers, they're just always good. They play the right way, fundamentals, backdoors, you name it. They run it. Just beautiful basketball played out of Powers Lake. It was never fun to coach against them. So I'm glad to be sitting here against them, or watching them, rather than coaching against Coach Carlson.
That's the biggest recruiting statement I can have here at GameDay Media. I just say, hey, man, you don't have to get upset when they zig when they should have zagged. You just come up here and call the play as it is. But big thank you to everybody. Steve Morbin just walked across your screen here. He is with the administration here in Trenton, and very grateful for them to hosting us here tonight. So we're going to turn it over to the official public address announcer here in Trenton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the nice ball game between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Powers Lake Ranchers, and our hometown Trenton Tigers. Now please stand at attention for the playing of our national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, cheering on the Tigers tonight will be Mackenzie Ingeberg, Amara Slater, Kesley Doobie, Ebony Morgan, and now the starting lineups. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Powers Lake Ranchers. Starting at center, a 6'5" senior, number 2, Nate Evanson. Starting at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 23, Jager Bredding. Starting at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 30, Grayson Reistedt. Guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 33, Cade Nordlaw. And then at forward, a 6-foot sophomore, number 40, Cody Reistedt. The Ranchers are coached by Jordan Carlson, assisted by Tim Nordlaw and John Inget. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Trenton Tigers. Starting at forward, a 5'9" senior, number 4, Matt Slater. Guard, a 5'9" senior, number 10, Jalen Chapman. Guard, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Ian Slater. Starting at forward, a 6'3" freshman, number 13, Chayton Sage. The other forward, a 6-foot freshman, number 14, Chase Sage. Tigers are coached by Lucas Seiko, assisted by Nick Donovan.
Well, if that didn't give you the chills, I don't know what would. I would like to give the public address announcer a huge shout out. To me, he sounds just like Bob Shepard, the old Yankees announcer in Yankee Stadium. Excellent job. We love being here. I'm so happy to be here. Our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, again, located right off Highway 2 in Stanley. Our Northwest Therapy Services tip-off between Evenson and Sage, and off we go. Tip controlled by the Trenton Tigers and Mr. Sage.
Yeah, I think you were right when you said it'll be a little difficult calling it between the Sage boys.
I've got a big percentage on just saying Sage. There he goes. That's number 14, Chase Sage. Drives in, good shot, and 2 points for Chase Sage right off the gate.
Really good stop and let the defender fly by there, and under control bucket there by Sage.
The Ranchers turn their first possession, looking to go out of a 2-3 zone. Ball going to be taken right down to Nate Evenson. He's going to go up. Big block from big brother Chayton Sage. Rebound taken away by Nordloff. Not a reset on the shot clock. Hitting number 10 seconds here on the shot clock as Riested's going to look to try hit it from deep, and does just that from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line.
Yeah, I think the Tigers just fell asleep a little bit there. He lost his dribble. They kind of backed off, and he just said, I'll shoot it.
Here's one we're going to watch right there. He's in range, sitting on that left footprint of the Trenton Tigers logo. Jalen Chapman, we've got to keep an eye on him. Here he is. That's going to be a good matchup between Jalen Chapman. There he goes right off the bat. Beautiful shot. Rebound taken away from Nate Evenson.
Yeah, nice little shot from the elbow there. Just didn't go for Chapman. I'm sure he'll get it going here soon.
Like I said earlier, Chapman averages 19 points per game. If that's a shot attempt taken away from the Ranchers. Up ahead quick to Chapman, scooping a score for Chapman in transition.
Yeah, that was pretty smooth. A tough pass to wrangle down, and in rhythm, knocks it down.
Gets head coach Lucas Seiko out of his seat, and back down he goes again.
There ain't much room down here.
There's not a whole lot of room. And another big block from Chayton Sage, 6'3" freshman here in Trenton. Nice bit of handling. This could be a Jagger Breading takeaway, and that is a Jagger Breading 2 points.
You know, I can't believe that these Sage boys are freshmen. They play a lot bigger. They look a lot bigger. They're good-looking athletes here. I'm excited to see what they bring tonight.
Yeah, literally, I don't know. Mom and Dad have to know the difference between the two. Right now, they are spitting image of each other as Sage drops back for a three-pointer off the mark. Rebound taken away by Cody Reested.
Yeah, good-looking shot there as the Ranchers look to push a little bit.
Max Slater extends out. Now their Trenton Tigers are into a man-to-man defense. Big screen from Evenson. Cade Nordloff looks to hit it from about 17 and does just that. Pure as a day is long for Cade Nordloff.
Nice job by the big fella, just staying patient. Didn't rush anything there, within rhythm, and knocks it down. Smooth shot.
Jagger Breading out high to cover the hot shooting Jalen Chapman as the ball into the hands of Slater. Drops down to Sage. Sage puts it up off the mark. No good. Rebound off the hands of Nate Evenson. Possession arrow. Possession stays with the Trenton Tigers.
Maybe a little bit of a quick shot there, but they get a second chance off the baseline out of bounds. Let's see what Coach Seiko has.
Taking it out of bounds is number 11, Max Slater.
That's where I'd go.
And Jalen Chapman buries it from deep. Jalen Chapman, his 5th point of tonight's game.
Yeah, this could be fun, David. I think both teams looking to find the rhythm. They're not even in rhythm yet, and they're putting up some good points. Crowd's getting a little loud here. I like it.
That's going to be a foul attest to number 11, Ian Slater, his first personal foul, first team foul, or officiating crew for tonight. A good one. Aaron Pelton taking the ball out of bounds down there. Nate Allen right in front of us, and then cross court is Dustin Urbis, and that's going to be another foul against the Trenton Tigers, whistled up against number 13, Chayton Sage, his first personal second team foul.
Nice inbounds play drawn up there to get Reested down low. Goes to the line to shoot 2. Coach Seiko drawing something up for the offensive end. Let's see what head tap is. I always like to see what every coach calls some of the same plays.
As Cody Reested goes 2 for 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Souris Valley Dental Group located in Minot, North Dakota. Dr. Jarek Henson, Dr. Kevin Broderson, and Dr. Grant Neal giving you all of the dental services in Minot. Off the mark for Sage. Rebound taken away from Reested into the hands of Nordloff. The Ranchers are looking to run. Good drop pass. Jagger Breading in for 2 more for Jagger.
There's the patented fast break by the Powers Lake Ranchers. They've done that for years. Nothing fancy, but they get up and down the court just as good as anyone in the state.
Oakley Grubb getting set to check in on this next dead ball. Sage off the mark.
Really
Rebound.
good box out, or is it too good? I think too good of a box out there by Jagger Breading. Just a little too much displacement there.
Jagger Breading with his first personal foul. First team foul, excuse me.
Coach Carlson getting the explanation there. It looked like Jagger just got a little handsy wrapping around, maybe a little hold on the backside was the explanation. Otherwise, really good box out.
Slater into the hands right now. Ian Slater, 6'1" senior, wears number 11 to the rack and denied from Reested off the attack from Sage.
You know, I don't know if it's the smaller gym or the Powers Lake defense, but it just seems like there's no room down there.
Very tight quarter, very cozy quarters. I mean, I would love to say that Powers Lake is not used to playing in a cozy atmosphere, but that they are.
Yeah.
That's going to be Chayton Sage off the mark from the three-point line. Big rebound taken by Nate Evenson into the hands of Oakley Grubb over to Nordloff. Nordloff with a little bit of a hesitation. A little bit of a mismatch there, too. Going to kick over to Oakley Grubb. Off to Jagger Breading. Down to Nate Evenson. This is going to be the one-on-one matchup here. Look at the footwork from the big man.
Yeah, I'd like to see Nordloff in there. He had a little bit of a mismatch as the 3 is no good from the Ranchers.
Off the mark from Oakley Grubb. Rebound taken away from Chapman. A fast-moving quarter. 3:15 to go here in quarter number 1. And right now, Cade Nordloff is going to try keep Jalen Chapman in front of him.
Another matchup that they're trying to exploit. Nice drive and kick. Can't finish.
That's going to be a defensive foul on number 13, Chayton Sage. His second personal foul into the game. The big man, 6'4", Damick Patton, a 6'4" junior, shoots a 3-ball really well.
Dame time.
Dame time. Dame time right there. Damick Patton, number 40, checking in. 6'4" junior. Takes up a lot of space down in that 2-3 zone for head coach Lucas Psycho.
Yeah, let's see how the Ranchers attack the 2-3 here. Man-to-man. They scored a little bit on the Tigers as they switch it up to the zone here.
Back and forth they go. He can hit it from the outside as Nordloff off the mark. Rebound out of the hands of number 30, Grayson Riestead.
Yeah, it seems like every kid from Powers Lake since birth is able to shoot the basketball. They play so much basketball down there. It's, like I said, coaching against it was a nightmare. Nice looking inbound. I think they're going to get the foul, yep.
It's going to be a foul attest to number 14, Chase Sage, his first personal foul. Already their 4th team foul.
That's definitely something to watch here, David, as the fouls are starting to pile up on the Tigers.
Oakley Grubb to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Puts it in. Little change to the starting lineup since the last time that I saw them. We saw them twice. We saw them in Minot at the Dale Brown Classic taking on a very good West Hope Newburgh Sioux team. And then we saw them earlier when they took down a Mulhall Lansford Sherwood received votes team. And out of the starting lineup is Oakley Grubb. Probably for some reason, Coach Carlson's been doing it a really long time. It's got to be good reason for the change. Maybe a different look for tonight's game.
Well, and sometimes you just look for a guy to bring a spark off the bench, you know, bring something, a change of pace, so to speak.
Riestead just tapped it over to the Tigers and into the corner, number 5 into the game, Grayson Gobe, 6-foot junior off the mark. Rebound taken away by Nordloff. Quickly up the court to Riestead, finds the cutting, slashing big man. Take a look at that replay.
Yeah, let's look at the RTC Network instant replay as they sprint the ball up the court, hits the cutting Evenson, drops it in for the deuce.
Back to live play off the mark for number 14, Chase Sage. Rebound again taken away by the big man, Nate Evenson. Averages a double-double. We got him for 11 and 10. Really good job for Nate Evenson. Off the mark is number 30, Grayson Riestead. Ball taken away from Gobe.
Let's see how what the Tigers come back with here. They've gone a little cold. I'd like to see them get inside to the big fella Dame time. Big post up as the ball is tipped.
Ball stolen away from Chase Sage by Nordloff. Jager Bredding's looking to go hard to the rack with the left hand, scoops and scores. Nice play from Jager Bredding. That's going to get our first Nesset timeout. Nesset located in Tioga, North Dakota, Highway 40 North. Visit NessetConsulting.com, see what kind of business package solution they can put for you.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department. Our physical, occupational, speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Hey, welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. My name is David Peterson, alongside my partner for tonight, Dylan Loper, and Owen Miller, giving you all the sights and sounds here from Trenton, North Dakota. Right off the banks of the Missouri is Trenton, North Dakota. A lot of banners here, a lot of dominance in the girls' basketball rankings for the years. You look at that district champion board up there as Damick Patton comes in. It's going to be short, but they know basketball here in Trenton as well.
Yeah, I think Mr. Turcotte might have something to do with that. Big foul there on the other end.
That's going to be Damick Patton's first personal foul. That's going to send number 30, Grayson Riestead, to the line to shoot 2. Grayson Riestead averages 8 points per game and 5 assists per game, so he kind of does everything for these Ranchers in this early season.
Yeah, I've been impressed so far in the first 7 minutes here with the Ranchers. Playing good defense, leading to those fast break points, and getting to the line.
Back into the game for the Tigers, number 4, Max Slater, a 5'9" senior. Checking in as Grayson Riestead looks to try and knock this down, goes 0 for 2 from the line. Rebound taken away from Chapman.
I like having the guard Chapman there down low, boxing out the big fella. He does a little bit of everything for the Tigers as well.
Here's Chase Sage one-on-one isolation against Oakley Grubb. Oakley Grubb wins that. Wild shot from Sage into the hands again for Nate Evenson. He's well on his way to a double-double already.
Yeah, he's a nice-looking player for the Ranchers. I feel like I'm saying that for all of them, but they really are. They play good team basketball. Good-looking three there by Jagger.
There it is. I've been waiting all year. That's our first Jagger bomb of the year here from Jagger Breading here in Trenton, North Dakota. Jagger is on fire tonight. 9 points already here early in the first quarter off the mark from Jalen Chapman. 13-point lead as we're under 20 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. That's going to be another turnover from the Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers stole it away there from Evenson. Evenson got the nice rebound. They got the steal and then just turned it right back over.
17.5 to go here in quarter number 1.
Full court press by the Tigers. I don't know.
So fast. Good give and go from Jagger Breading to Evenson. The hoop and the harm. We take a look.
Yeah, I didn't get the button there, David. Sorry, it was a good look as the old school and one try here for Evenson.
Nate Evenson with 4 points, trying to go for 5 as the Ranchers extend their lead here in Trenton. Evenson perfect from the line.
Let's see if the Tigers can get one here in the last 10 seconds as they call out horns.
Off the mark from number 5. That's going to be way the cookie crumbles in quarter number 1. 23-7 on your NCC scoreboard. Don't go anywhere.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Welcome back into Trenton, North Dakota. Our Northwest Therapy Services quarter tip number 2, brought to you by Northwest Therapy Services, located right in Williston and Ray, North Dakota, providing speech and language therapy and much, much more. Check nwtherapyservices.com. See what kind of Heidi Barman services she can do for you as Jagger Breading off the mark. Big, long rebound right back into the hands of Jagger Breading, and Jagger Breading with the big 2-point basket to start the second quarter.
Yeah, the Tigers were looking to run out on that one, and it went right to that guy's zone there, number 5. Don't have his name there, but he was looking to run out and get an easy one on the offensive side that came right to his side, right into his zone there.
Something to watch here as Chayton Sage goes high off the glass and in for 2 on the screen and roll with twin brother Chase Sage.
Well, that's what they needed there, David, is just break that seal and not allow Powers Lake to get into transition.
That's Chayton's first points. Kind of hindered with some foul trouble. 2 early fouls as Oakley Grubb pulls the trigger from deep off the mark. No good. Rebound taken away from Breading. Breading again off the mark. Ball into the hands for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, and Reested's going to try his luck from 17. No good. Rebound taken away from the Tigers.
Yeah, quite a few looks there for the Ranchers. Just couldn't finish them. The Tigers look to score. Second chance opportunity. And one. As we take a look at the RTC Network instant replay, ball gets tipped back out to Sage. Takes the contact, and he'll shoot one for the old school 3-point play.
Foul's going to be assessed to number 40, Cody Reested, his first personal foul, first team foul for the Ranchers. It's going to send Chayton Sage to the free throw line. 4 points here early in this second quarter, and gets point number 5 for Chayton. Good turnaround for these Trenton Tigers. 25-12, 13-point lead for the Ranchers. Ball stripped away from Jalen Chapman. This could be some showtime as he goes right at Oakley Grubb, pulls the brakes. Jalen Chapman for 2 more.
Yeah, he's just smooth there with the body control, just able to let the defender fly by and knocks down the bucket.
Under double-digit lead for the Ranchers, 9 points lead for the Ranchers. Oakley Grubb off the mark. Rebound taken away from Chase Sage, and transition basketball is what Lucas Seiko wants to do.
Well, and the Tigers' defense is leading to their offense right now. Good looking 3 there.
Slater off the mark. Rebound taken away by Jagger Bredding. Aaron pass kind of out of control from Oakley Grubb, settles it down right into Reisted's hands. You're in good hands with Cody Reisted.
Yeah, good looking possession here by the Ranchers to slow it down a little out of control at the start, and they get a good look there by Nordlof, who finishes it off with the mid-range.
Beautiful shot from Cade Nordlof, about 15 foot. Cody Reisted has the highest as a quick 3-point shot from Chase Sage, rebounded out of bounds. Ball, Powers Lake Berg Central. Cody Reisted, no stranger to the game of football, is one of the highest viewing reels that we have on YouTube. I think it's up about 19,000 views on YouTube. He had a touchdown. I forget if it's against Tioga. You have to go back and watch it. You can find us on YouTube at GameDay Media ND. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook at GameDay Media ND. That's going to be another turnover by the Ranchers, and got away with a carry, did Sage, into the hands of number 4, Max Slater off the mark. Quickly the other way for the Ranchers. Evenson skies up, and no problem finishing at the rim for Evenson.
You know, the Ranchers just get down the floor so fast. It makes it seem like the floor is smaller here in Trenton, how fast they get up and down the court in the transition game.
Yeah, same size court as it is. Nice shot from Chayton Sage. He's really heating up. 7 points here in quarter number 2 for Chayton.
Yeah, it's really about the optics. A smaller gym and then the fast break by the Ranchers make it look a little different than it actually is.
Back and forth we go over to Bredding. Bredding tries his luck again from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line, off the mark. Rebound taken away from Chase Sage. Over to identical twin brother Chayton. Quickly up the floor to Slater. Back over to Sage. Sage going to dial it up from 3. He's got the hot hand, and he's feeling it right now. Is Chayton Sage.
He's getting hot, David.
10 points here in quarter number 2 for Chayton. Very good start. Exactly what they wanted.
Here we go.
This is going to be the Chase show. Chase Sage with 2 points, and that's going to get Jordan Carlson off of his seat for another Nesset timeout. Let me get the book together. That's going to be 2 points for Chase Sage. We'll be back after this timeout.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Welcome back into Game Day Media. Big thank you to the Divide County Quarterback Club coming on board with us for year number 1 here on Game Day Media, established back in 1971. Another big one is the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, supporting all things Ranchers and Outlaws. Big thank you to all the special clubs that have come on board with us and part of Game Day Media, supporting your town and your team as these Tigers have a ton of momentum. You probably can't even hear us as Jagger Bredding tries to dial one up way off the mark from Jagger. That's going to be blocked from Chayton Sage, and the Tigers quickly up the court. Chase Sage trying to go to the rim, finds a big man underneath. Damick Patton off the mark. Damick Patton's going to go to the line for 2.
Jim's getting loud in here. Momentum is right here as the Tiger fans have come alive.
It's going to be the second team foul for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, assessed to number 33, Cade Nordlof. His first personal as the big man. Damick Patton gets in the scorebook officially on the free throw at the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line.
You know, I just love that they call him Dame Time.
I feel like he's one of those kids that should just wear an Apple Watch while playing, kind of like Odell Beckham or JJ in Minneapolis.
Yeah, he's got some swagger to him. That was my favorite note that Coach Seiko sent, was Dame Time. But this zone has proved been big here by the Tigers. They've rebounded well out of it, and they don't even have to rebound it as the Ranchers with a rare turnover.
Big turnover off that high-low action from Riestead to Evenson. Dialed it up a little bit too long. I think if Nate Evenson was 7'2", I don't think he'd be able to get that one.
Yeah, just a little bit high there on the entry pass, and the Tigers have a chance to really cut into this lead.
Misplay from the Ranchers, and that's going to open up Chayton Sage. This has been the Chayton Sage show here in quarter number 2, as he has got 12 points here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, he's had a really nice quarter as his brother gets rung up for the foul there.
Chase Sage, his second personal foul, first team foul, so now both Sage brothers have 2 personal fouls. Making some adjustments is head coach Lucas Psycho. Back into the game for the Tigers is number 11, Ian Slater. He comes into the game with 8 points per game. Nice scoring from the senior.
Yeah, he's a good-looking athlete. He was their quarterback in the football season.
Into the game for the Ranchers for the first time, number 12, Landon Westerness, a 5'10" junior, as Coach Carlson up off of his seat. I don't know, you probably see that right there. You guys that were watching that Dale Brown Classic, how big of a hit that Cade Nordloff took. Looks like Mom sewed it up pretty good, along with head coach Jordan Carlson's wife.
Boy, this defense, David, has been all over here after the start of this quarter as they get another turnover here.
Out of control. Jagger Bredding looking for a foul. Jordan Carlson, I think, looking for the same thing. Lucas Psycho walks down and quickly turns around and goes back to the other end of the floor.
Yeah, the Tigers could cut it within a one-possession game here, 29-25. Really good game we got going here, David.
Well, that's why we decided to cover it. 2 of the best teams in District 5. Ill-advised shot from Slater.
Yeah, just a lot of defense played by the Ranchers there. I think he could have waited there. As a 3-point opportunity here from the Ranchers. Let's see if we can catch that on the RTC Network instant replay. Drives it in, takes the contact, and finishes it.
That foul is going to be assessed to number 11, Ian Slater, his second personal foul, second team foul. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Riestead from the line. Up and in as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Let's see what the Tigers have drawn up here. They're in a really good rhythm. In the half court, let's see what they have.
Slater, if it was me, I'd go to Chayton Sage. He's been on fire this quarter. I think he's got 12 points in the quarter. Ball into the hands of Chayton. Really quick move. If you can get away from Oakley Grubb, that's really quick. Back into the hands of Oakley Grubb. Looking for some showtime here. Spin move with the left hand. Going to be undercut from Chapman. Unintentional foul. Chapman's going to be whistled up for his first personal foul. Third team foul for the Tigers.
Yeah, I know he didn't finish it there, but that was a nice looking spin move in left hand by Jagger Bredding there as he gets rewarded going to the free throw line.
Jagger off the mark. Into the game for the Tigers, number 5, 6-foot junior Grayson Gobe. Out of the game, good minutes for the big man, Damick Patton.
Really good minutes out of Dame time.
Jagger Bredding, see if he can split this and go 50% from the free throw line on this one. Rarity goes 0 for 2. Big offensive rebound from Riestead. Back into the hands of the left-handed attempt. Jagger Bredding off the mark again.
Chapman gets up the floor in a hurry. Thought he might pull the trigger on that corner 3. Instead drives the lane and kicks it out.
Chapman over to Gobe from 15, no good. Rebound by Oakley Grubb. All-region running back for head coach Seth Wistoff takes a quick peek over to Jordan Carlson, look to see what kind of offensive set they're going to do.
These Tigers are all over the place in this zone.
7-point lead here from Trenton as Evenson goes to the little baby hook off the mark. Oakley Grubb loses it out of control. Up he goes, and Chayton Sage, the man of the hour here. Chayton Sage, 12 points here in quarter number 2. Got away with the carry. In over to Slater. That's going to be an offensive foul. We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay.
Yeah, it looked like Evenson was there as we see the video proof slides over. He's set, takes the contact, and we're going the other way.
Probably didn't hurt Nate Evenson a whole lot, but it really hurts the strategy now for head coach Lucas Psycho. That is Chayton Sage's third personal foul here. Under 1 minute to go here in quarter number 2. 7-point lead for the Ranchers. Oakley Grubb over to Riestead from the corner. He can shoot it from there off the mark. Rebound taken away from Slater. Quickly up the court to a streaking Gobe. Quickly, and that's going to be a foul from Grayson Riestead.
Yeah, a lot of contact on that one as they got the ball up a little faster than normal, and a lot of contact as he goes to the line to shoot 2.
Right name, wrong person. That's going to be a foul assessed to number 40, Cody Riestead. That's going to be his second personal foul. Third team foul for the Ranchers. Off the mark on attempt number 1 from Grayson Gobe. 46.5 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. Grayson Gobe goes 1 for 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. 6-point ball game. Ranchers can hold for the last shot. They cannot hold for the last shot. About 9 seconds difference between the shot and game clock here from Trenton.
Yeah, these could be some big possessions here for both teams.
Jagger Bredding from deep. Again, big answer off the mark. Rebound taken away from Oakley Grubb. Those girls in the front row just saw their life flash before their eyes. And
that's the second time the Tigers have looked to run out and didn't get the defensive rebound there, and it's come back to hurt them.
Riestead scores on that one. They extend it out to 8. This is going to go down to the wire here. Under 10 seconds. Ball into the hands of Gobe. 7 on the shot clock. The step back over to Slater. Slater from deep. Tipped by Nate Evenson. Jagger Bredding has a shot. He can go coast to coast. Ball taken away from Chapman off the mark. Not going to happen. What a quarter we got. 2 quarters in the books. 34-26. The Ranchers up by 8. Don't go anywhere. Our Bank of Tioga halftime show starts now.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Brevera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by...
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Brevera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
When it comes to finding the ideal Chevy or GMC vehicle in North Dakota, Red Rock Chevrolet GMC is your destination. Going on now, the Chevy Red Tag Sale event offers 0% financing on Equinox, Trailblazer, and Silverado. Chevy 1500 Silverado rebates up to $7,000 or 0% financing for 36 months. GMC Sierra 1500 rebates up to $7,000 and just announced a $3,500 trade-in rebate. Find these and many more deals this month at Red Rock Chevrolet GMC. With service, parts, and sales help all under one roof, you'll never have to look elsewhere for your automotive needs again. Visit us in Williston or online at redrockchevygmc.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, WHAM LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
There you go, partner. You're getting the hang of it. Next thing you know, you're going to be a producer and a color commentator and a play-by-play guy here on Game Day Media.
Let's do it. I'm excited. I'm glad to be here. Thanks again. I know I've said it a few times, but this is awesome getting to be able to watch some good basketball. We got a good one here today.
We do have a good one. Let's take a look at the Bank at Tioga with two locations, one in Crosby, North Dakota, where you're at, one in Tioga, North Dakota, where I'm at. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga. Big thank you to the Bank of Tioga and all the crew. Savannah Wisbrod is the maiden name.
Hendrickson, I believe.
Hendrickson, there we go. Yeah. Savannah they do a fantastic job at the bank. Very quick out on the court again for the Trenton Tigers already. Didn't have a whole lot to talk about. They're playing a fantastic ball game. Let's get to the book here. Quarter number one, 23 points in the first quarter, 11 points in the second quarter, totaling 34 team points for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. Average 65 points per game. Individual scoring led by number 23, senior 6'2", Jagger Bredding with 11 team points. Followed shortly by Grayson Reested with 8. Nate Evenson with 7, well on his way to his average of a double-double with 7 points. Followed by number 33, Cade Nordloff with 4. Oakley Grubb with 2 free throws early in the first quarter. And then Cody Reested, kind of a quiet night for Cody thus far. On the offensive side, does a lot. Comes in averaging about 5 points, 5 rebounds per game for head coach Jordan Carlson with 2, totaling 34 first half points for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. On the other side of it, Coach Psycho, he's looking right there, talking to his 3 players, saying, you guys have got this. You're doing a fantastic job. Led in high man from the Tigers, 7 points in the first quarter, 19 in the second quarter, 26 team points at half, just 7 in the first quarter. Led in scoring by come really to life here in quarter number 2 was Chayton Sage, a 6'3" freshman, dealing with a little bit of foul trouble with 3 personal fouls. 12 points for Chayton Sage. Next up, all-district player in my opinion, potentially an all-region player, 5'11" senior Jalen Chapman. 7 points. Look for him to come alive here in quarter number 3 and 4. Jalen Chapman with 7. The next up is Chase Sage, identical twin brother to Chayton Sage with 4. And then rounding out is Damick Patton, just 2 free throws with 2 team points. And Grayson Gobe going 1 for 2 right towards the end of the second quarter with 1 point. 19 in the second quarter, 7 in the first quarter for the 4-2 Trenton Tigers. Not a whole lot of foul trouble for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. 2 for Cody Reested and 1 apiece for Cade Nordloff and Jagger Bredding. To my unofficial book, they ended the quarter with 3 team fouls and ended the first quarter with 1 team foul. On the other side, very good, clean basketball game from both teams. The Trenton Tigers foul trouble that they have is number 13, Chayton Sage. Look for him to make a little bit of an adjustment on the defensive side of the floor with 3 personal fouls in the game thus far. Ian Slater with 2, and then Damick Patton and Jalen Chapman with 1 apiece. And Chase Sage with 2 team fouls, both of them hitting 4 team fouls in quarter number 1 and 4 team fouls in quarter number 2. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go here from the Tigers Den in Trenton, North Dakota. When we come back, we'll conclude up our Bank of Tioga halftime show. Maybe take a peek at our schedule, see where we're going to be the remaining part of this week. And Northwest Therapy Services tip-off action coming up just next.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We are deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. The music has been cut. 1 minute, 18 seconds to go here in our Bank of Tioga halftime show. Well, partner, what'd you think your first visit back to Trenton? That first half, what'd you think?
Yeah, really good half. I think the rest of this game is going to come down to rebounding. That's I took that note a little bit earlier. Trenton started rebounding, getting turnovers, and that led to the offense. Rebounding out of that zone is huge. That's kind of the downside of playing a zone, is rebounding. For the Powers Lake Ranchers, just keep doing what you're doing. Play that old school basketball, run the floor, pass, just traditional. And I think both teams going to come out, try to execute, and I think we're in for a good one.
The Ranchers coming out with their original starting lineup being Riestead, Nordloff, Grayson Riestead, Jagger Bredding, and Nate Evenson. And we'll see what the Tigers come out here. 30 seconds to go here at our Bank of Tioga halftime show. Head coach Lucas Psycho sending to the floor number 4, Max Slater, Jalen Chapman, Ian Slater, and Chayton and Chase Sage to start quarter number 3 here from Trenton. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Keeps us in the algorithm. Share the feed. You can share with all your family and friends. Let them know that we're live here on GameDay Media. We got 3 games going. We got the Ray Jays and the Partial Braves. Got to be tipped by now. And then on the other channel, we got the Watford City Wolves facing off with the Stanley Blue Jays down at the Rough Rider Center as possession arrow is to the Trenton Tigers. Good jump shot from Max Slater to start quarter number 3 in our Northwest Therapy Services quarter start. Yeah, excellent baseline pass, found the open man and knocked it down. You got to find Jagger, though. He's got the moves like Jagger. He's got 3 more, does Jagger Bredding. A quick answer from Jagger Bredding. Yeah, you don't want to leave him too open. He'll hit that 9 times out of 10. Yeah, very good shooter. Had a really good start. Here's Jalen Chapman off the mark from the free throw line, right at the elbow. Rebound taken away from Nate Evenson. Interesting enough to see no Sage Boys out there to start the second half. Probably trying to preserve from fouls, and I told you incorrectly to start as Max Slater gets 2 more. 4 in a row for Max Slater. The Tigers are going to send to the floor Grayson Gobe and Damick Patton instead of the Chayton and Chase show. Jagger Bredding goes right back to work again. 5 unanswered from Jagger Bredding, giving him 16 on the night. He's a nice looking athlete. He's just so smooth. From deep off the mark is number 11, Ian Slater. Rebound taken away from the man of the hour. Jagger Bredding looks to pull up, finds Riestead. Nice give and go touch pass off the mark. Rare miss from the Ranchers at 2 feet and in. Yeah, I was starting to queue up the RTC Network instant replay and almost needed it there as Slater gets another one. Max Slater, 6 straight, the only scoring for Trenton. Good move from head coach Lucas Psycho, getting him in the game. Coach Carlson a little disappointed in his defense there, egging his players on. Nordloff from deep, he buries it from the three-point line. You know, talk about smooth. That's how I would describe his jump shot. It's just smooth. Doesn't elevate a whole lot, doesn't need to, as buries it from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. Tioga Ace Hardware located in Tioga, North Dakota. That's going to be poked away from Evenson, and a quick turnover from number 11, Ian Slater. Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication there from Ian Slater and Damick Patton. Yeah, no turnover. Tip. The Ranchers must have got a good bit of coaching here from Lucas Psycho, sticking up for his boys. He saw something, the officiating crew. Chapman goes right to work, off the mark again. Patton and Evenson going big on big, and that's going to be a personal foul, a block against Nate Evenson. Let's see if we can see this on the RTC Network instant replay. Gets the rebound. Boy, it's hard to see in there. A lot of
Well, big bodies doing big man things.
Damick Patton goes back to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line where he continues his perfection, going 3 for 3 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. The broadcaster jinx has been jinxed. He doesn't miss the fourth one. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
Come on now. Coach Psycho said he could shoot the rock.
He can. He's got nice touch. I've seen it for years. Cross-court pass from Jagger Bredding into the hands of Grayson. Reset off the mark. Rebound taken away from Slater and quickly up the court into the big man. You're in good hands with Damick Patton. From deep off the mark. Rebound by Evenson.
That would have been perfect timing if he would have hit that one.
Over to Nordloff. Nordloff looks to try find a cutting Evenson. Evenson splits the defenders off the mark. Looks over to the officiating crew, asks for a foul, says thank you as Aaron Pelton comes over to the scorer's table, and that's going to be a foul against Damick Patton, his second personal foul. Going to send Evenson to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line where he's perfect, 1 for 1. Now 2 for 2.
Some good minutes there by Damick Patton as the Sage Boys enter the ball game for the first time in the second half.
Again, good minutes from Damick Patton. As Evenson goes 2 for 2. 9 points on the night for Evenson. 10-point ball game. The Ranchers were out early and the Chayton Sage storm back as Slater tries to dial it up from deep, way off the mark. Rebound taken away from Grayson Schroeder. He looks to push middle over to Cody Reested. Cody Reested rises up, kisses it off the glass for 2, his 4th point of the night.
There's those fundamentals, the 2-footed jump stop and puts it off the glass.
Chase Sage dials, fades out of bounds. Nice looking shot from Chase Sage. Rebound taken away by Ian Slater. Over to twin brother Chayton Sage off the mark. Grayson, Cody Reested around the back over to Bredding. Back over to Bredding. That's going to be a 3-ball for Bredding. Looks good from here, and that is nothing but the bottom of the net for Jagger Bredding, and that's going to give Lucas Psycho needs to stop this run from Jagger Bredding. 15-point lead for the Ranchers. Nessa timeout. Visit NessaConsulting.com.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Tioga Medical Center located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit Tioga Health to find your provider. Big thank you to Faith Baptist Church for coming on board with us. Sunday school at 9:45, worship service at 11. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Visit faithbaptistkenmare.com. Big thanks to Pastor Mike Fraunfelter for coming on board with GameDay Media. Go to church on Sunday. It's a good one up in Kenmare, North Dakota at Faith Baptist Church.
Let's see what Coach Psycho has out of that timeout. Gets disrupted by Jagger Bredding right off the bat.
Jagger Bredding looks to initiate the contact. That's going to be a 2-shot foul for Jagger Bredding as the personal foul is going to be assessed to Max Slater, his first personal, second team foul.
Yeah, Bredding just pushing the pace there, caught Slater a little out of position and goes to the stripe.
Good aggressive take from Bredding. Gets that shooter's touch, dink into the rim.
That hit about every part of that rim.
It was a triple doink. Football team going to the playoffs this year?
No, I don't want to talk about it, David. Vikings fan?
Oh, sure, I knew that. Well, we're both in misery together.
Yeah, I'll be watching that Bears-Packers game wanting both teams to lose. I don't know if that's possible. I'll call the commish. See.
I don't know, man. I think the Bears, they look pretty lethal right now. They got things rolling. Head coach Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams, they got something special there in Chicago.
Yeah, I hate to admit that, but Tigers looking to get back on the scoring track.
kind of an awkward shot, no travel. Chapman just throws it up, kind of a little off balance, off the mark for Chapman. They got to get Chapman going here if the Tigers want to get back into this 17-point lead.
Yeah, caught him on the wrist there. Jagger will be shooting 3 here.
More importantly, that foul is going to be assessed to number 14, Chase Sage. That's going to be just his 4th personal foul. Big game. Chase Sage going to head a seat to the bench, sit right next to head coach Lucas Psycho, right in the middle of them, I bet, between Donovan Cox. I love calling him Donovan Cox. It's an inside joke between him and myself. As Nate Allen comes back over, and we can't substitute quite yet. Jagger Bredding off the mark on the first one. Buries it from
kind of surprised the big fella Dame not going down low to box out here.
We called it earlier. You like Chapman down on the bottom. I like it too. A lot of rebounds just fall right there. Then the ball can be into his hand, in and out and back in on the 3rd attempt for Bredding. He's got 5 free throws here, going 4 for 5 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. And just like that, it's a 20-point lead for the Ranchers.
Good look there by Slater inside, just couldn't get it to fall.
Jagger Bredding, I don't know what he drank at halftime, but he drank it really well. He's come to play here in quarter number 3.
Maybe he's got MJ's secret stuff from Space Jam.
I think he does. He can do everything, finds the open.
That's going to be an and one as well.
And like you called, the and one, that's going to be a foul assessed to number 11, Ian Slater, his 3rd personal foul. Grayson Reestead, his 10th point of the night. Trying to get the old-fashioned play, old-fashioned 3-point play.
You know, this is just kind of what Powers Lake does, though. I mean, they're up 10, and then all of a sudden they're up 15, and then you look and it's 20, and you don't even realize it's happening. It's kind of like a boa constrictor, just slowly squeezing the life out of you as they
you must have been in our
are up 23.
You must have been in our Tioga Pirates huddles, because that's what I called it all the time. That was my analogy. It's like a snake. They just wrap around you and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze you out. Chapman from the free throw line, again, off the mark. Kind of an off night for Jalen Chapman.
Yeah, he's struggling to find it a little bit here on the offensive side. Thought Nordlov might take that one, but instead he gets right to the rim and finishes it.
Right to the rim, finishes it. 5 points, 9 on the night for Cade Nordloff. 5 in this 3rd quarter. Nice looking 3-pointer, and then drive attack, finishing at the rim for Cade Nordloff.
Well, and talking about how Powers Lake just slowly squeezes the life out of you, it's 25 here, partner, and that happened in a hurry.
That happened really fast. 2:05 to go here in quarter number 3. A lot of dribbling. Good defense from Oakley Grubb.
Yeah, a lot of defense by the Ranchers. Oakley, another top defender. It seems like that could be any of them. Dame Time trying the 3-pointer from the corner.
Again, off the mark for Jalen Chapman. He just looks down and kind of gives that blow of like, come on, ball, go in.
Yeah, he's not getting any favors from the ball. It seems like he just can't quite get a bounce as the Ranchers try to set something up. Yep, there it is, the patented backdoor blind pig action.
Good pivot, better pass from Oakley Grubb, facilitating for Grayson Reestead. 2 more, his 5th points of the quarter, 13 on the night for Grayson. What a well-balanced attack from the Ranchers this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I've said this a few times, David. I know I haven't coached basketball in about 5 years, but this has given me PTSD almost. Not quite, but oh man, they've ran this stuff for years, and they just run it to perfection.
It's like Novocaine, just give it time and it'll work.
Well, that's how we run things on the football side of the divide. We run the veer in about 2 other plays, power and pitch. That seems to be the Ranchers' motto. They run these plays so doggone well. Evenson looking for a foul, didn't get it.
Good hesitation, Euro
really
step
nice
from Ian Slater.
Yeah, let's take a look at the RTC Network instant replay. Gets it up and just the nice balance Euro step. Trying to bring the Tigers back.
About a 6-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Evenson out high, Oakley Grubb, they're gonna wind this down. Reestead loses a handle on it on the way up, stays with it, over to Evenson. Evenson barrels down the line, and he's going back to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Foul is going to be assessed to number 13.
That's going to be his 4th, too.
Chayton Sage 8 personal fouls between the Sage twins, 4 for each. It's going to send Evenson back where he is perfect at the Souris Valley Dental Group. Thanks a lot, David Peterson. You just jinxed him.
You beat me to it. I was going to give you grief, but
no need. I get enough given to myself by myself. 19.8 seconds to go. Substitutions here for Chapman and the Sage. Chase Sage comes out off the mark again from Evenson. Goes 0 for 2 from the trip. Into the game for the first time tonight. Number 2, Tay Slater, 5'7" sophomore. Ranchers look to try dial one up from 3 off the mark from Cody Reested. Oakley Grubb loses control of it on his way up. And that's going to be the way quarter number 3 goes. An explosive quarter for the Ranchers coming out. Our scoreboard is frozen. We'll get it refreshed. 61-36 on your NCC scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this timeout.
Tioga welcomes you to discover new opportunities. Here in the heart of oil country, our businesses fuel the region's oil and gas industry. And our workforce is the lifeblood of these businesses. That's why our many great companies always welcome new talent to help them sustain the industries they support. These high-paying careers, combined with the area's low cost of living, make it easy to see why so many choose a career in Tioga.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center sports desk, trying to get some sportscasters math here. Very quiet quarter for the Tigers as they just score 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in the quarter.
Comes an Iverson cut from Jagger. Good defense by the Tigers on the front side. The backside caught napping as there'll be a foul. As Grayson Reested will head back to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line.
He'll get her, man. He got a long season.
Getting better every day, step by step, right?
Just get 1% better as Grayson Reested in and out off the mark.
Interested to see what the Tigers come out with here offensively. They got to get going here. The clock is their enemy. So that ball gets sent out of bounds. Good take by Chapman there. Doesn't get it to go. And Chayton Sage back in the scoring column for the Tigers.
14 on the night for Chayton. Big explosion. When you score 27 points in the third quarter, it makes broadcasters' math very difficult to do. Well-rounded as that's going to be a turnover from the Ranchers. Quickly down the other way is Sage. Trying to find the open spot, going to reset the offense, go right up high.
Yeah, good transition defense by the Ranchers there. Looked like the Tigers had a quick look and they got back, but Sage takes it to the basket. Coach Seiko looking for a foul. There was a lot of contact. Chase. Tigers trying to gain some momentum as Evenson takes it to the rack. A lot of contact on that one as well. Goes right through it. Tigers down 24, looking to cut into the lead and do so quickly.
Evenson scoring that last one off the mark for the Tigers, taken away by number 40, Cody Reested, into the hands of Oakley Grubb.
Tigers going to need some turnovers here. I'd like to see them trap out of every corner. Got to push the ball here, just running out of time. 24-point lead with 6 minutes left for the Ranchers. Jagger Bredding down low. A little bit of contact, no good. Evenson cleans it up, and he's going to go back to the free throw line, as I believe that's going to be Sage's 5th.
That's going to be the night for Chayton Sage, fouling out at 5:55 to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Chayton exits the game with 14 team points. He had an awesome second quarter, 12 points in that second quarter too, just a couple minutes ago, 14 on the night.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch. Unfortunate foul trouble there. Would have liked to see him for the rest of this quarter, but once again, I'm finding myself, he's just a freshman. Yeah. You know, he's got a lot of basketball left. He'll learn from it, and he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Evenson off the mark again, missed his last 4 free throw attempts here from the den here in Trenton, North Dakota. 5:50 to go here. 6 points from a running clock. If the Tigers can keep it close, they got to get going now. Evenson extends out, and that's into the hands of Slater. Ian Slater over to Chapman. Chapman dials one up from deep, off the mark again, into the hands of Riestead.
Just doesn't seem to be his night.
Yeah.
Good looks, and I mean, you can tell all the skill, all the talent's there, just nothing falling.
It's going to be a turnover. Smart play from Riestead, and it's just over to off the mark, contested, no foul from Nate Evenson. Nate Evenson up the floor. That's going to be a personal foul whistled. That's going to be a timeout before the foul. Saved by the officiating crew. Good timeout from Jordan Carlson. Try to get everything under control. 24-point lead, 64-40. We're going to take another Nessa timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Welcome back into Game Day Media. My name is David Peterson, alongside my partner for tonight, Dylan Loper, and our cameraman, one of the best in the business, Owen Miller.
Didn't even get a smile out of him.
Not even a crack. Very straight-laced, this man. Yeah.
All business. All business.
Business trip here tonight, right?
Business in the front, business in the back.
Out of the break, timeout here. We've seen that play for 20 years. We've seen this all night long as Evenson rims it in, wipes the sweat. It was close, my man. It was close. Nate Evenson, 2 more.
Really nice pass there by Grubb. He's a nice-looking athlete as Chapman gets one to go.
Finally, the hardest shot that Jalen Chapman has finally goes down, his 9th point on the night. As quickly the other way is number 30, Grayson Riestead, his 3rd point of the quarter.
You just cannot relax for a split second against the Rancher team. They just get the ball in and up the court so quickly. It's fun to watch.
Chapman tries to get going and finally does. Chapman, his first 3-point look from the outside. Jalen Chapman with 5 fast points here in quarter number 4.
We knew it was only a matter of time till he started to get going there.
That's going to be a foul assessed to Grayson Gobe, his first personal foul. Already the 3rd team foul for these Trenton Tigers.
Full court pressure played here by the Tigers as the Ranchers quickly break it.
The Ranchers outscored the Tigers by 17 points in that 3rd quarter. 27 for the Ranchers, just 10 for the Tigers, as that's where they really asserted their dominance right out of the timeout, or right out of the half break. Ball down to Oakley Grubb. Good spin move, goes right up. That's a grown man move by Oakley Grubb.
Yeah, you know, earlier you were talking about the announcer's math, but I think any math would say that it doesn't add up there, as Chapman, he's getting going late here. Just under 4 minutes to go, but
22-point lead here for the Ranchers. Slater quickly the other way with the left hand. Timeout. Jordan Carlson, a Nessa timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back on the other side of this break.
Game 1 powers your team, business, and community with athletic apparel, uniforms, company gear, and event apparel. Featuring screen printing, embroidery, and the brands you trust. Game 1, the brand behind your brand.
EAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
There you go. You take a good look into head coach Lucas Psycho's huddle right there. Excellent job from Lucas Psycho, giving it everything he's got. Look at that shirt untucked. Been tucked in all night till this final quarter. These guys are working their tails off here from Trenton.
Yeah, they played hard. Just too many lulls in the scoring for Trenton, like we talked about in that third quarter. Just couldn't keep up with the Ranchers, and that's really the difference so far in this ball game. Looking to make a steal here. I like the trap out of the timeout.
Good pass from Evenson with a ball fake down to Cade Nordloff. That's going to be Cade Nordloff's 11th point of the night from the nice assist from the big man who can really do it all.
Great job by Nordloff there. Almost traveling and decides, hey, I got to get this ball down before I move.
Damick Patton from way downtown, off the mark. Rebound taken away from Sage. Quickly put up. Sage with a deep three-pointer for Chase Sage. His 5th point of the night, 5th point of the quarter, 9th of the game.
This is going to be the side of the ball that the Tigers have to make it happen. You can't trade baskets with the Ranchers, even if it's 3 for 2. Just not enough time here for the Tigers. Got to see a little bit more ball pressure here.
Just under 3 minutes, Oakley Grubb trying to go for a little bit of a mismatch down on the bottom, begging for the ball on that side. Over to Nordloff. Nordloff swings it around the horn to one of the top players in the district, Jagger Bredding, over to Oakley Grubb at the buzzer of the shot clock, off the mark. Rebound taken away from Jalen Chapman. What a move from Chapman.
Really nice. Oh. Let's take a look at the RTC Network instant replay right here, up and under. Little scoop shot from Mr. Chapman.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
Welcome back into our Tioga Medical Center sports desk. Our faces in the crowd brought to you by Skin by Legacy. Faces in the crowd, look at them across there. The cheering section of the Tigers, they've been doing it all night over there, trying to wreak havoc on this Ranchers crew. You can find Sarah in Tioga on Tuesday and Thursdays, Sarah Rice that is. And you can find her in Stanley, now accepting patients in Stanley, North Dakota. That's Skin by Legacy. Visit legacyhealthclinic.org to schedule an appointment or a consult.
A lot of traps out by the Tigers. Excellent ball movement by the Ranchers. Doesn't pay off. Let's see if the Tigers can keep cutting into this lead.
Ball is off the mark. Looking for a sweat towel.
Didn't get one.
Didn't get one. No love for the officiating crew here from assistant coaches here in Powers Lake.
Nothing wrong with the shirt.
Turnover from the Tigers. Looking to try get that corner three-pointer, and that's going to be a foul assessed to number 5, Grayson Gobe. His 2nd personal foul, 4th team foul.
Yeah, quick foul there. I'm okay with it. They're going to have to foul. They're going to have to go for turnovers. You're going to have to try to take risks in order to cut into that, and there is a turnover.
That is, it seems easy, but you can see there Jordan Carlson right down on the bottom, and you can see Riestead right there on the side. There is literally no room down on that sideline. Your feet, as a coach, you've coached here before, your feet are on the court 99.9% of the game, and it's just very tight, unfriendly quarters when you're the opposing team right in front of the bench.
Yeah, and pressure just seems even that much tighter when you have. I know it's all the same dimensions as anywhere else, but just seems tighter.
Off the mark from Evenson, quickly the other way to Chase Sage, tries to dial it up again. That's a lot of points here in a row for these Trenton Tigers. We're going to keep it right here. Lucas Psycho looking back saying, I'll just take a timeout, whatever I have. We're just going to keep it right here. Part of this game brought to you by, we saw these guys last night, the North Shore Plaza PTO proudly supporting the North Shore Plaza Wildcat girls basketball and the team we saw last night, the Lewis and Clark Longhorns boys basketball, led by none other than Josh Johnson. Wishing all teams a safe and successful season. I went down and talked to Josh after their victory, and big kudos to him getting that program going again. They had a really tough year in Berthold, now a co-op between Berthold and Plaza. Haven't won a game since 2023, or the Berthold half of that, and I think Josh Johnson's the right man for the job. I talked to him a little bit after the game, and I go, God dang it, you had that Josh Johnson magic working again here in Tioga, coming away with the victory over my Tioga Pirates, but very good game back and forth.
Yeah, Coach Johnson, he's another one kind of like Carlson that you just don't want to coach against. I mean, they're a team that just does things right, and you talk about building a program. That's where it starts, is doing the little things right, and it'll be fun to see how that program builds.
Standard has been set by Jordan Carlson. Michael Bergstrom, another one of them. Big give and go. Nate Evenson, the benefactor of the good fake and the dish from Oakley Grubb. Nate Evenson with 15 points on the night. Chaplin rises up, goes hard off the backboard, off the mark. Ball into the hands of Oakley Grubb. Quick hands from Oakley Grubb, and that's going to be a turnover to save the possession for head coach Jordan Carlson. We'll be back after this timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
One minute, 3 seconds to go here in quarter number 4 from Trenton. It's been a good one. It was tight early. The Ranchers spread it out. The Tigers stormed back. The Ranchers really squeezed the pressure on in that third quarter, led by that guy. 12 points in just the third quarter alone. 23 for number 23 for Jagger Bredding. That's going to be a personal foul assessed to Oakley Grubb.
Oakley's going to go shooting.
Foul is going to be assessed. Oh, number 5. They have it different up there from what I've always used to see. That's going to be a personal foul against Grayson Gobe. Number 5 with 3. Oakley Grubb in and out.
Yeah, you look at the scoreboard, and obviously the score a little wider than it feels. It really came down to that first and third quarter by the Ranchers. Really outnumbered the Tigers.
23 in the first quarter, 27 in the third quarter for the Ranchers.
Well, and that's the difference. I mean, obviously, every quarter matters the same, but they really made a big spread in those 2 quarters and did a lot of that damage. And now the Tigers just have to throw stuff up, desperation mode by the Tigers. And it's just a little too late, or too little too late.
Oakley Grubb, instead of pulling it out, goes high with the left hand. That's going to be a foul, a shooting foul assessed to number 11, Ian Slater, his 4th personal foul. Now into the game for the Tigers, number 21, Brecken Peterson. Number 2, Tay Slater. Number 1, Remington Brosert. And number 3, Gabriel Rademacher. And number 12, Carson Harriet. Call him as we see him. And the Ranchers unload their bench. Oakley Grubb off the mark on the first one. Into the game for the Ranchers is Westerness, Tucker Alberts, Colston DeBach, Carson Dosh. Nice night as the starters. Good round of applause from the Rancher faithful here in Trenton. Oakley Grubb makes the second and has a seat. And into the game now for the shooter was number 15, Colston DeBach.
2 really fun teams here, David. Almost called you to your dad there. Can't have that happen.
Can't have that again.
Yeah.
Off the mark is number 15, Colston DeBach.
But yeah, two good teams here. Obviously, the Ranchers pulled away. Like we said, it really came down to those 2 quarters, but I think some success is coming from both of these programs.
Tay Slater gets his shot blocked by number 5, Corbin Bakken, 5'11" sophomore, and the Ranchers are happy just to dribble it out. And that's the way quarter number 4 and our final will go. 76 to the Ranchers, 58 to the Tigers. Our DNL Paraffin show postgame show is up next. Don't go anywhere.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Hey, welcome back into our DNL Paraffin show. Right now we've caught up with the senior captain for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Jagger Bredding. Take it away, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm down here with Player of the Game, Jagger Bredding. You did an excellent job. You kind of did it from outside, from inside. What was feeling good tonight?
Once the shots start falling, it's a lot easier to get in the lane and draw a foul, get to the hoop a lot easier, and just gives you a lot of confidence once the shots are falling.
Yeah, you guys did a nice job on defense. Outlet passes, typical Powers Lake performance here, pushing the ball. Talk about how that tempo really helps you guys.
I would say just the team ball movement and teamwork, just getting it around and finding an open guy, and it just does a lot for our team, and it's easier to score that way too. So
perfect. Well, thank you, Jagger, and congrats on being the Brad Johnson Player of the Game.
Thank you, Jagger. Congratulations. I unofficially have you for 23 points. Held scoreless in the fourth quarter, but they didn't need them at the time. When we come back, we're going to be visiting with our winning head coach, Jordan Carlson, after this break.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Welcome back into our DNL Paraffin postgame show. Right now, Dylan Loper's caught up with the winning head coach, Jordan Carlson, as part of our DNL Paraffin postgame show. Take it away, Dylan.
All right, yeah, I'm with game-winning head coach, Jordan Carlson here. Coach, you got off to a really big first quarter and third quarter. Talk about how those fast starts out of both halves really propelled you to that win.
Yeah, they were big. You know, like I said earlier, we've started slow every game this season, so it was kind of a nice change. And defensively, our guys just did a real good job for the first three quarters, getting a hand up on the shooters, contesting most, and, limiting one shot for the most part.
Yeah, we were talking off air here, really limiting the scoring. Chapman, he got going late, but you held him down in that first three quarters. Talk about the defense a little bit.
Yeah, just defensively as a whole, I thought we did a good job. They're a good team, and thankfully they didn't get hot till the fourth quarter, and we had that little lead. But, just everyone worked. It was a good team effort.
All right, and what are the next few weeks for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers? What do they look like?
I can't remember next week, but we play Ray on Friday, so that'll be another big district game.
Absolutely. One day at a time. There's your head coach, Jordan Carlson.
Spoiler alert, that's going to be on GameDay Media, rematch of the District 5 Boys Basketball Championship game in Ray. Friday night, Randy Peterson
Harvesting has been in business for more than 20 years. We are a family-run operation that operates 2 gleaner combines with all the supporting equipment needed to take your crop off efficiently. This year, we will be offering in-field bagging to help with the efficiency and storage if needed. In addition, we are offering trucking in the wintertime to help get your crop to market. We would love to have your business. Look us up on Facebook or call us at 405-612-7990.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We are deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
Welcome to the Western Education Regional Cooperative Center. We support 33 member school districts across Western North Dakota. Our commitment is to serve schools, teachers, and students. Our staff delivers impactful professional development for educators. We create opportunities for collaboration among districts. We help students engage with regional industries. Let's go to work. Call us at 701-741-3678 for more information.
Hey, welcome back in for the final time here from Trenton, North Dakota, our DNL Paraffin postgame show. A local family hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. The big blue trucks driving all over the Bakken. They do a lot here, supporting just about everything there. DNL Paraffin is on literally everything, everywhere. They're a great supporter of everybody in Western North Dakota. Couldn't do this without them. Let's take a look at the book for the victorious Ranchers. '76 team points tonight. Led in scoring by their primetime player, number 23, 6'2" senior Jagger Bredding with 24. Next up, Nate Evenson got another double-double tonight, 14 points, at least 10 rebounds that I could probably count off the top of my head. Fantastic ball game for him. Grayson Reestead with 17 points on the night. Cade Nordloff with 11. Oakley Grubb with 6, and rounding out the scoring of the 76 points here for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers is Cody Reestead with 4 total points, a couple of free throws and an early 2-pointer in that third quarter. Take a look at the other side of the scorebook for the Trenton Tigers. Scoring, individual scoring goes this way for head coach Lucas Psycho. 58 total team points, led in scoring by number 10 senior Jalen Chapman with 17, had 10 in the fourth quarter, but it was a little bit too late for them. She wasn't waving at me, she was waving at you.
One of my past students.
There you go. Jalen Chapman was 17. Then in scoring for the Tigers, 12 in that second quarter, just 2 right in the fourth quarter before he fouled out at the 5:55 mark. Chayton Sage, 14 points. Identical twin brother Chase Sage with 14 points. 8 in that fourth quarter. Again, a little bit too late for the Tigers. Max Slater with 8 points. Damick Patton goes 4 for 4 from the line, getting that free throw percentage way up. 4 points for Damick Patton. Ian Slater with 2, and rounding out the scoring for the Trenton Tigers, 1 point for Grayson Gobe. A final score 76-58. Well, partner, what do you think of this? We knew it was going to be a good game. That first and third quarter was a big quarter for these Ranchers.
Absolutely. That was the main difference right there. Powers Lake kind of got some stops, got some turnovers, and was able to take advantage in the fast break game. And that was what it came down to.
That's for sure. Quick turnaround here for Game Day Media. We've concluded up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in 2 days here. Next, we take a break on Wednesday. Then we're going to look at the schedule on Thursday. Dylan Loper, Randy Peterson going to be on the call for a pretty good matchup between the Tioga Pirates and the Divide County Maroons. Tip-off slated for 7:15 p.m. in Crosby, North Dakota. I'm going to head down to Alexander as we're going to debut in Alexander, North Dakota, as the Alexander Comets bring in a really good South Hart Eagles team. That's going to be a 7:15 tip-off. Then on Friday night, a triple header for you here on Game Day Media, as Jordan Carlson talked about it earlier. He knows what they have. They're going to be a big one. It's circled on everybody's calendars. The rematch of the District 5 Boys Basketball Championship. The Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers take the show on the road to Ray as they take on a top-ranked team in the state of North Dakota, the Ray Jays, at 4 being that. Alexander back on it. We're going to be right back here on Friday for the Alexander Comets versus the Trenton Tigers. Tip-off scheduled for 7 p.m. Down in Watford City, the Hazen Bison taking the show on the road and going to be welcomed by the Watford City Wolves, trying to get back on the winning ways after getting kind of beat up pretty bad against the South Prairie Max Royals last Friday. That's going to be a 7 p.m. tip-off. Titus Stenberg on the call for you. If you haven't had enough of us by then, Saturday afternoon up in Kenmare, a very, very good Kenmare Bowbells team. First time that we're going to see them on Game Day Media. The Our Redeemers Christian School Knights will be taking on the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Doubleheader, boys, girls. Girls get the show started at 2:30. Boys end the show in Game Day Media for the week. It was a good one. A recap here from Trenton, North Dakota. The Ranchers, too much for the Tigers. On behalf of all of our sponsors for making these games possible, Dylan Loper, Owen Miller, my name is David Peterson. Until Thursday in Alexander. Good night, everybody. Drive careful.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we won't have to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And you won't need anything else for, because he said he could drop and put right down, come through the holes here, so that the piece that you had hooked to the controller.
Yeah, that we'd want one down there too if possible. That'd be great.
Okay.
If there's something that can go right here and we just plug and plug, that would be great.
What do you need to plug here?
We need internet. This one strings all the way back to
that's
there.
what they're going to do.
And
So
then
like 2 spots, right?
We need it at 2 spots.
They're going to leave about a 10-foot cable, or just that will just hang right there.
Okay.
Or maybe we'll find some other way to tighten it.
Yeah, if they, like what we did, they just put little box, like external, outside